Hello Vito, thank you for your time. This is Travis Miller with Last Dragon Digital Marketing. So the point of this video is twofold. One is to give you some techniques, tips, and tricks you could use on your website to increase your online traffic, your leads, and your business. And two is to compare your website to a top competitor's website in the area, see if those techniques can outrank them, get you more on the top of the page of Google, which will increase your leads. So I'll talk about three things: content, backlinks, and citations. And whatever I talk about here, they're free tips to you. But if you want to talk about that or anything else, please feel free to reach out. Otherwise, let's talk about these steps. So first is content. So on your homepage, you need anywhere between 1,500 to 2,000 words. Just depend on the competition, number of keywords needed. So a keyword is anything that someone might type into Google looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, you can place keywords throughout to tell Google exactly what you want your website to be found for. So as you see, got a nicely laid out website. I like all your claims right here, your services that you do, so very personable right here with the video. So not too much I would change on the front end of the website. I like your reviews right here. But there's some things you do on the back end just to increase your website, just to get in the eyes of more consumers out there that might need your services. So speaking of Google, if I lived in the Philadelphia area, I might type this in, claim adjusters, Philadelphia, and here's what typically comes up. Sometimes ads come up here, so that means that no one's doing ads. It may be a great thing to do a Google ad right here, be on the top of the consumers. You could optimize that. That's one strategy. Another is a map pack here. I'll talk more about that in a minute. But we call these organics right here. So the goal is to organically be on the top of the page as much as you can for any kind of service you do or area you provide for. Not just Philadelphia, but anywhere you go in that metro area. So right now your top competitor is this Funari Public Adjusters. They're ranking #1 organically when a consumer might type this in. So as you scroll down, I don't think your web page is on the first page, but there's some things you do to optimize your web page to beat these competitors to get on that first page. And I'll do that comparison. So to do that comparison, there's a tool here we use called Ahrefs, and here's your URL right here. And here's your numbers. So yeah, as I was saying on your site, that's one thing I would just increase is your content, your relevant content, and your keywords, because keywords are the things that give Google the power for people to find you. So definitely keep the words that you have. Nothing wrong with these words. You have some good search volume here, but you get very creative on increasing your keywords. Think about some of those buyer intent keywords, someone that needs your services, and you could put that on your website. You could also tag them with different cities that you go to as well, not just Philadelphia. And that's how you increase your keywords, not only to match your competition, but then start dominating your competition. Compare this to our top competitor here that we're trying to outrank. This is the Funari Public Adjusters website here. And let's see what they're working with. So here's a URL. So right there. So they have 193 keywords. So great thing about keywords though, if you're having trouble increasing them, you don't have to recreate the wheel. So whatever applies to you, it looks like you have some of the same ones, but whatever the ones that you don't have, you put on your website, you tag it, you optimize it. For instance, if this is you, right? If this applies to you, you could put that on your website. If you don't have it, you optimize it, you get that search volume. And that's how you start not only matching, but dominating competitors. The second is backlinks. So a backlink is anywhere where one website is linked to another website. These links act like an endorsement of your website from others, and Google will use that to build trust in your business by seeing others vouch for you. Also, it's like a popularity contest. Person with the most backlinks wins, but keep in mind not all backlinks are created equal. It's important to have strong, relevant backlinks to your website. If you have websites linking to you outside your industry, it just doesn't do you any good. It doesn't give you that trust power with Google. So right now, you got some good backlinks going on. You got 263 backlinks with 44 reference domains. But compare that to a local competitor. Let's just see what they're doing with their backlinks. This is what giving them a lot of push power at Google. They have 5,000 backlinks with 81 reference domains. Again, you don't have to get there overnight, and you won't get there overnight. But the thing is, you add to these numbers over month on your website, and eventually you start outranking your competitors. The great thing about backlinks too, you can do a deep dive in these backlinks, and you can look at them and see which ones are following or no follow. So if they do follow and they have strong content, then you could also add them to your website as well. And again, that's another way how you match and dominate competitors. Then finally, there's citation. So a citation is anywhere where your business name, number, and your address are shown exactly on your Google business profile. Citations help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses since this can generate huge amounts of revenue. If you do have that Philadelphia address, you want to be in this top 3 here. Much like on pages 2 or 3, Google people don't click this button for more services. So it's about being right in the front of faces of consumers. And to do that, you you increase your citations with their directories like Yelp, Angie's List, Expertise, BBB, hundreds of others you've probably heard of. Also, social media accounts are great here too. So the idea here is that your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet. And the larger online presence is, the more Google trusts you. Once Google sees you more often than these competitors, the more likely it is you outrank above them. So not sure what your margins are, but once your content and your backlinks and your citations, once they all come together, you really start to outgrow your competitors. And here's what you might look at, why that's worth it. You want to be in the eyes of consumers here, or maybe up here in a Google ad, or up here organically, or all three. Again, as I was saying, not sure what your margins are, but I imagine that would generate some pretty decent revenue. And also there's many more keywords you could use to generate more and more traffic and leads. So if you do find yourself wanting more to continue scaling as far as you want, please feel free to reach out. I can help you out with that, give you some more information, or we just talk about goals. I can do the research to find out exactly what could be realistic for your business, or what it might take to reach those goals. So if you leave me a line of feedback on this video, I'd love to hear your thoughts. And thank you for listening. Thank you for your time. Much luck in your business. Have a great day.